because there's quite a few of you already. Okay, perfect. Amazing. So welcome everyone. I hope you're having a great day. The topic for today is going to be transportation. We are going to talk about different means of transport, or modes of transport. We could also say, in other words, maybe discuss some personal experiences about traveling. So how we travel every day to work or university, for example. Maybe some exciting travel experiences that you guys had. And yeah, so that's basically what we will talk about today. I hope you will like it. Yeah, we can get right to it. So, as you can see on the first slide, there's, I would say, the most basic, the most typical means of transport. We've got obviously a car, a bus, train, airplane, or just plane, bicycle, a ship. Can anyone, and now I'm not gonna ask someone specific to speak, just anyone who knows, just raise your hand to speak. Can you think of any other mean of transport or mode of transport that's not listed in here? For example, it can be public transport, transportation in cities.
And there's another transportation, even we have in our country, Sudan, some villages, they use donkeys,
Oh,
horses.
okay. Okay.
Yes,
Oh yeah, I was not expecting that. Horses or donkeys. Yeah. Is this still used
and
in Sudan
camels.
in some villages?
Yes.
As a transportation, but is it transportation for like goods or is it for people?
Which one?
Uh, any donkeys or horses, animals overall.
Yeah, people use camel to travel to another village because some villages they don't have like bus or trains. Yeah,
Yeah, so there is that. Yeah, yeah. It used to be very,
they use animals.
yeah, it used to be very traditional in the Czech Republic in the past, but not anymore, I would say. Yeah. However, so these are a few means of transport. What I would add, for example, is the underground, or how they call it in America, or in American English, it's a subway, I believe. But in British English, it's underground. Usually, people would call it a train or a
And we call metro.
metro. Yes, yes. In many
Yes.
languages, it's called metro. But British or overall English people don't call it metro. Some of them
Yes.
would understand, especially if they traveled to other countries, they would understand. But yeah, in English, they call it either underground or the tube. Tube, because, it's going under the ground, it's kind of like a tube. So yeah. So that's, for example, what I would add. However, we've got a few, I would say, warm-up questions. First one is, which is the most expensive way to travel? It can either be from the means of transport listed on this slide, or if you can think of something even more expensive, feel free to say it. So, for example, Hassan, hello, good evening. Could you answer the first question?
Good evening, all. Yes, as Mr. Musa said that in our context here, like in Jabal Marra, is actually the only one for means of transportations here in Jabal Marra, like a donkey, because the road condition is not able to use like a car and train and bicycle or something like this. The people here, they actually using the donkey instead of other transportation means. I may not have a questions. The, um, the topic is very interesting, and actually I can get a lot of things in this sessions. And actually yesterday I'm absent, but I listened. I read the topic that has been shared by you or Mr. Shakur, and understand everything there. Thank you very much, and back to you.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Thank you. However, could you answer the first question on this slide? Which which mode of transport do you think is the most expensive one? Or do you think it's animal transportation?
Okay. It's actually I think the other transportation is actually costed more than animal transportations
Yeah,
like donkey.
so too.
Because if you need to go, for example, in the areas um, by donkeys may be very close, or you can arrive, or it may not take a long time. If you need to use the other transportation means, it may take a long time. That is why the, 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 the transportation cost is very costly, more than our local transportation
Yes, but
means here.
which specific vehicle or which specific mean of transport would you say is the most expensive? That's the question.
Just like vehicles, if I need to use a vehicle, it's actually more than use donkey or other traditional transportation.
If you need to use a what, sorry?
Sorry.
Which mean of transport did you say?
Yeah, like a vehicle, the car, like if I use a car, it's actually more costs
Yeah,
than donkey, for
yeah.
example.
I would say maybe taking the plane or a ship is the most expensive.
Fly.
Yeah, to fly on a plane. It's usually like,
Actually, in our conditions here or in our context here, we may not have flight here. We're just using this car or vehicles.
yeah. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. We will move on to another question. Which do you think is the safest method of transport? And it can again be either out of this list or if you can think of anything else. So, for example, Mohammed, hello. Could you answer that, please?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Okay.
Perfect.
Also, I think the safest method of transport is airplane.
Mm-hmm.
I see, yeah, it is most safest than others.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think so?
If we compare between airplane, bus, bicycle, car, I think airplane is more safest.
Yeah. It also needs to be checked, like completely checked before every flight. So
Yeah.
that makes it a bit safer. Yes. Yes. Okay, perfect. Great answer.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. And the last question on this slide is which of these is the most comfortable for a long journey? Khalid, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hey, I hope you're well. Could you answer that for me, please?
Yeah, sure. I think the most comfortable for long journey
Mm-hmm.
actually is airplane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I would say I would probably say the same thing. It's also very
Yeah,
quick, or like it makes the route
yes.
quicker than it would be, for example, in a car or something. So yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. We will again move on to our vocabulary builder. So as last time, the same as last time, we've got some maybe new, and maybe they're not new. So we've got some vocabulary. I would like all of you to go through these now. I will leave it for a few seconds. You also have the synonyms, which sometimes might be a bit more useful than the actual definition or meaning. So please go through these now. Let me know if there's something I should explain a bit more. So we've got the word vehicle, passenger, journey, destination, and route. So I will leave it for a few seconds. Let me know if you have any questions regarding this vocabulary. Seems like there's no questions, which is perfect. Yeah, I also feel like these words are not that difficult. The only thing I maybe want to highlight, if you see the word vehicle, which I think is a word you all have heard of. However, you might not have heard of conveyance, which is the synonym, basically means the same. Conveyance can also be like a mean of transport, yes, mode of transport. That might be a new word to your vocabulary. We've got journey. The synonyms are either trip, yes, or voyage, usually used with going on a ship, going on the sea, you know. Again, a very useful word, I would say. Maybe you haven't heard of it. So, perfect. Seems like no questions at all. We will move on to the second slide. Yeah, I would like to go through this quickly because I think you understand most of the words. So again, we've got traffic jam, fare, delay, rush hour, and commute. For rush hour, you will usually hear, especially British people, you will hear them saying peak time or peak hour, or just traveling during the peak hours. Something to remember, I believe. I think you would hear it way more often than rush hours, but it has the same meaning. Traffic jam, congestion, again, very useful word. Okay, let me know if there's any questions about the vocabulary. If not, we've got a little question on this slide, which is describe your daily journey to work or university, or basically anywhere you travel every day. How do you travel? How long does it take? Is there, or do you often experience traffic jams or delays? Mention the fares if you use public transport. I would actually like to ask you this question because, yeah, maybe it would be good for comparison with London for me. So I usually travel to university in London, and the fares and the delays can be crazy sometimes. So I want to hear your experience. So, for example, Musa, could you answer that? Could you share your experience? Where do you travel every day, and how long does it take, etc.? Musa? Okay, I can't hear Musa, so Amu? Can you guys hear me? Amu, can you hear me? Okay, Khalid?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Started to be boring.
Actually, now I'm living the same place in my work.
So you don't have to commute?
Yes, at this time. But before, usually I drive my car to my work.
Yeah.
Maybe I take 2 or 3 hours, depend on the jam or big jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the traffic jams or delays? Would you experience them often or not really?
Yeah, the traffic jam always maybe at 7 o'clock, the time that all the people come to the work.
So
or
that would be
go to the
rush
work or
hour.
university or schools, and then afternoon at 3 or 4 o'clock, also the same time
Yes.
when the people come back to home.
Yeah, that would be peak time or rush hours.
Yes, sure.
So next time you can use it. Yeah. Yeah, okay, perfect. I'm gonna ask someone else to answer the same question. Hassan, I hope you can hear me as well. Hassan?
Yes,
Perfect.
yes,
So what about you and your daily commuting?
yes. I think my context now is the same of like a Khalid context. I'm living in a guest house of my company or organizations now, but previously when we are in university, um, definitely we use the public transportations like a bus. In the morning, we prepare myself in very beginning of the each morning. To staying in the road, waiting the bus coming. In this case, there is a lot of traffic jam, like many bus sometimes they may not able even to move their waiting because the traffic jam is very difficult. Sometimes we lost our learning because we may not able to arrive in the university in a specific time what we planned.
So you
This
missed, for example, a
traffic jam
lecture or
is actually affected sometimes our plan something like this.
Yeah. Just a little correction. So you would miss a lecture or a seminar or anything because of delays or because of some inconvenience. Okay. What about the fare of public transportation? The cost.
Yes, the public transportation is actually not costed like the own transportation because it may actually is not costed than other transportations. That is why in our context or in our countries, the students uh, mostly they using this public transportation.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
Thank
not
you.
costed.
Sorry, what was that?
It's not costed than other transportations.
It's sorry, what did
It's
you
not
say?
not costed. Their cost is less than other
Less.
transportation. That is why,
Less.
yes,
Yes.
that is why the student using this public transportation.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. But to be
Yeah.
fair, for example, if I compare it to London, right? Many people, and it's not only students, use the public transportation because it's quicker, usually. There might be some delays, there might be some issues, which unfortunately happens quite often. But if there's no issues, it's way quicker to use the tube, the underground in London than to drive. But yeah, the cost of the public transportation in the UK or in London is actually crazy. It's very expensive, and it's getting even more expensive. So yeah, but so for example, in London, it's not only students using it, it's like many people because it's just quicker for them. Yep, just a little fun fact. Okay, thank you guys for answering this. I will move on to the next slide. I think we can do the reading today, but I'm only going to ask a few of you. And if I ask you to read, can you please just read one sentence at a time? So I'm going to ask more people because the paragraph is quite short. So I'm just going to ask a few people to read. So for example, Mahmoud, hello.
Hello, Ili. Hi.
Hey, I hope you're well. Do you think you
Good
could?
evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Do you think you could start reading, but only please read the first sentence?
Okay. Yeah. Last year,
Mahmoud,
silent. Yes. Uh,
last year.
last year, I traveled to Mecca for the first time.
Thank you. Actually, go for one more. That was a very short sentence. Can you read one more, please? The journey. Mahmoud.
The journey was long but very exciting.
Yes.
I
Thank you.
took a
No,
high-speed
that's enough.
train.
That's enough. Thank you. So
Can you hear me?
yes, but that was enough. Thank you. Only the two
Okay.
sentences, so that more people can
Yes,
read. I would only have a correction for you. Again,
start
please be
again.
very soft on the R again. So not journey,
Okay.
but journey. Very
Journey.
exciting.
Yes. Okay.
Very.
The journey was long, but very exciting.
Okay, and first time as well.
I took high.
No, that's enough. That's enough. I want someone else to read. Thank you. Thank you for reading.
Yes.
Thank you. I will ask someone else to continue. So, for example,
Okay. Last year, I traveled to Mecca. Okay.
for the first time.
I took high
No,
speed
okay, that's
train.
enough. Thank you, Mahmoud. I
For
will now ask someone else to read. Mohammed,
okay.
do you please continue?
Okay, I took a high-speed train from Jeddah, which was incredibly comfortable and fast.
Thank you. So, train. Can you repeat, please? Train.
Train,
Incredibly.
incredibly,
Softy on the R. Incredibly.
incredibly
Yes, better. And comfortable.
comfortable.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Khalid, go on, please.
During the trip, I met people from many different countries. We shared stories about our cultures and travel experiences.
Thank you. So again, just softer on the R, please. So during the trip.
During the trip.
During.
Yeah,
softer on the R, please.
Okay. During.
Softer on the R, please. During.
During.
Yeah. The trip.
The trip.
Trip.
The trip. Trip.
Softer
Yes.
on the R.
During the trip.
Okay. Please try to keep that in mind. Softer on the R. It's in many other words. So someone to finish off. Amu, can you please finish off with the last sentence?
I meet people from many different countries.
No, the last sentence.
It was.
It was special and educational journey that I will never forget.
It was a spiritual
And educational.
Spiritual.
Journey. Spiritual.
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 Yes, perfect. Thank you. And journey.
Journey.
Yeah, way better. Thank you so much. Okay, so this was Hassan's story. What about vocabulary? Any questions? Okay, I can't.
Special. Like special.
Special.
Okay, I think there was more of you speaking.
Special.
Sorry, spiritual.
Special.
Okay. So spiritual is like related to mind or soul or beliefs. You know, it's like focused on that rather than physical things. So it's like related to your mind, to your beliefs, to your soul, to your body, rather than like physical things. I don't know how else to explain spiritual. Yeah, I don't know. I think that would be my explanation. Like, do you understand? Like spiritual, what can be spiritual? Is it clear or not? Do I still need to explain?
Oh, my internet is a little bit bad. I just hear your voice is breaking, going up and down. But anyway, it's good.
Is my voice breaking?
Yeah, my internet is a little bit bad. I don't know.
Okay, should I repeat it? So spiritual would be related to your mind and your soul and your beliefs rather than physical things. So let me give you an example. For example, meditation helps many people to feel spiritual and to feel connected to the world around them. Or
Like relax.
sorry, what was that?
It may be relax. Relaxing.
Yeah, being connected, being aware of your own like mind and your own body.
Yeah, I get it now.
Yep, perfect. Amazing. Thank you. We can continue. Okay. So I wanted to ask the question, but I think we will move on now. So that we make everything on time. Again, because you really liked it the last time, I will now move on to the video part, the video, session. Again, we have a video from Tutor Shakur. So we will, I think most of you attended the last lesson, so you know how it goes. We will basically just watch the video. And now I'm just gonna read, or you can read what we will discuss after. So watch Tutor Shakur's video or Tutor Shakur's talk and discuss these following points. So transport improvements. How has transportation improved in your city recently? Discuss new roads, public transport, or travel apps. Future inventions. What future inventions could change how we travel? And the big debate, would you prefer transport to be faster or more eco-friendly, more sustainable in the future? And explain your reasons. So we will play the video now. Just give me a few seconds. I will play it for you. And yeah, then we will just have a discussion about it. Oh, okay. Sorry, there is an issue with playing the video. Okay, sorry guys, give me a second. Yeah, perfect. So I will share it with you now. Okay, so hope you can see the video and I will play for you. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
Hello, English speakers, English learners. Welcome to the speaking practice course. This is your tutor, Shakur.
Can you guys hear it?
Yes,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So I will play the whole video now, which is about 3 minutes long, and then we will discuss it.
Today, I'm talking about Unit 2 of Module 4, transportation. Have you ever heard of animal transportation? People use animals to move from place to place. You will tell me, yes, this is in the past, but until today, there are people in our world who use animals or transportation, such as donkeys, cows, horses, and camels. But what about the improvement and the development of transport in our life today? We can see we have fast cars such as Mercedes-Benz, Land Cruiser, and other cars, Volkswagen. And there are so many ways of traveling, like flying. Today, we are talking about flying. In one day, you can just a few hours fly from country to country. A distance that you need to commute for 17 hours, you can just cross it within 2 or 3 hours. Yet people travel from far Middle East to far West in the United States of America, just 16 hours. Flying back from US to China or even from Africa to Europe. Today, the transportation is improved much more than ever before. But let's talk about futuristic of transportation. When we talk about future, we see that world right now is talking about new transportation system. Let's talk about flying cars. Cars that can fly just like planes. So you can have a personal car that flies. You can just fly from your home to your office. This is a future. And people are talking about space travel. You travel through the space, which is quite fast, just like the light. But let's talk about what 2013 has come out with a futuristic expectation to transport. Elon Musk introduced a new system called Hyperloop. Hyperloop is a speedy way of transportation that allows people to speed up to 760 miles per hour, that's approximately 1,220 kilometers per hour. This travel is through magnetic levitation and electromagnetic propulsion. This way of travel is not in practice yet. It has just been proposed by Elon Musk, and that is the transportation system that we are expecting in the future.
Okay, so this was the video from Mr. Shakur, from Tutor Shakur. So guys, can someone explain to me what Hyperloop is? Please raise your hand if you know, or I'm gonna ask someone. Hyperloop. Tutor Shakur was just saying it in the video, in the last part of the video. So, Musa, can you explain what Hyperloop is? I think Musa just disconnected. Never mind. Okay. Mohammed, can you explain?
That is the kind of transport which we are expecting in the very, very short future, as Elon Musk said, and it will be very fast. People can use it. If you are traveling from this Middle East to UK, you can use that one if it is possible, and also within the country you can use that that mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Either this or flying cars or anything like that. What do you think about it? What's your opinion? Would you like it?
Yeah, it will be possible because these people are very, very, I think they are manufacturing very speed cars, and in this manner, they are going to do these flying cars.
Yeah,
I am going to use them actually.
this is gonna make everything quicker. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds really good. Okay, thank you. And thank you for explaining. Okay, if we talk about a few of these questions on this slide, I actually want to know, how has transportation improved in your city recently? So for example, Khalid, do you have something to say on that? How has it improved in your city?
Yes, I think the transportation is improved last years, just like the life is improved, the cities distant and bigger more than the past, and people needs also changing from time to time. The movement for people also improve from places to places, so that the normal transportation, the pastime like animals or bicycle or buses, not longer uses a lot for people. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We talked about the future inventions with Mohammed, so I think we can maybe skip that a bit now. But now actually a very important question. Would you prefer transport to be faster and kind of like not caring about the environment that much, or being eco-friendly, sustainable, wouldn't have that much of a global impact, or a very low one in the future? So like, which types of vehicles would you prefer? The more sustainable ones, eco-friendly ones, or just quicker ones and you wouldn't care about the environment? Mohammed, yes, would you like to answer that?
Yeah, the eco one.
Eco one, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's like very obvious why, but do you have any explanation you would like to say? Well, actually, Mohammed, could you tell me, how would you persuade a person who would say, oh, I just want a quicker vehicle, like that's the only important thing for the future, like the only invention I want is for it to be quicker, I don't care about the environment? How would you persuade that person to
The innovation is good, but we need to also to care about our environment, because the environment is our life. We have to care about it, so we need to innovate. But I think wise. I think wise. I think
Yeah, amazing.
wisely.
I'm glad there's
Yeah.
people who care about it, like you,
Yeah.
because I do too. And sometimes it can feel really difficult to change something, or just feel like useless because you're just one person on the whole, like on the entire earth. But yeah, it's actually very important. We still care about it. We still think about it. Amu, would you like to add something? Okay, probably not. Hassan, you really liked what Mohammed said, right? Do you have something to add or just something to say? Hassan.
Actually, no, I don't have anything to add.
But you agree with it?
Yes, but the fast transportation is actually can save time or time, and saving this time can help us to to I think can help us like or saving the time actually can change our life because when I use like fast transportations it's actually yes when I use this fast transportation is actually what I say like it's the good than I use the other transportation because I can save a time, and when I save a time I can as yes I what I need to say like saving time is actually it's good, can change our life, I think.
Yeah. I also agree with that. It's just, yeah, we still, for the future and with the common innovation, we still need to think. Please mute your microphone. We still need to think about the environment because there's already a lot of damage that's been done, on the planet. So we still need to think about it, and we definitely cannot make it worse. I mean, like, how we can help this is, for example, to use public transport when we can, and for example, not use our car, or maybe, if you can take like a friend or a colleague with you in your car and not each of you driving separately. That's how we can help it. However, I'm a driver myself as well, and I know that sometimes it's way quicker to just drive somewhere than using the public transport, and it's easier, it's more comfortable. So yeah, it's just, we can just try to keep that in mind, but yeah, it's difficult to change something as just one person on the planet. So yeah, I believe that both is very important because the innovation can bring something really good and something even faster than what we have now, but we still have to think about the environment. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys for these answers. I'm glad. I think we're on the same page. Perfect. Thank you so much. So that was the video session for today. I will now actually, because I just used an idiom that we're on the same page, and I would like to move on to some useful phrases, phrasal verbs, and again idioms as we did last time. I think I explained what idioms are the last time, so today we can just go through the few we have in here. And again, I really want to emphasize this. Please write these down, just, I don't know, on a piece of paper, just leave it on your table, review it every day, try to use it in a sentence, because this is, there's something that's really appreciated. And if you use it in front of a native speaker, they suddenly think like you're a very good English speaker. So yeah, these are some useful phrases or idioms. So for example, in the same boat, meaning in the same difficult situation as others, you're not alone, you're in the same boat with the other people, with your colleagues or anyone. Hit the road to begin a journey or leave a place. Perfect for today's topic. Yeah, just hitting the road, just to start the journey. On the right track, doing something in a way that will succeed. Yes, doing something in the right way. Again, a very useful one. And plain sailing, which, to be fair, is an idiom I haven't heard people use that much, but it's actually a really nice one. So plain sailing means something that's very easy. It's actually like what plain sailing is, because when you sail in, it can get difficult, but when you plain sailing, it's the easiest part of sailing. So plain sailing, as a metaphorical meaning, it would have like something that is very easy to do or achieve. These would be some idioms. I will not go through all of these phrasal verbs we have, because I believe that most of them are very easy for you. I just want to emphasize a few, which is get on, meaning enter a bus, train, or a car, any vehicle, and get off or get out. When you're using these, what you will maybe hear even more often is hop on and hop off instead of get on and get off. So maybe you can just write this down as well. That's kind of useful. The others should be clear.
Sorry, you said hop off or hop off?
Hop on
Can you-
and hop off. Yeah, like hop in, you know, like jump in, hop in.
Okay, you
So
mean in spite of get off, you can say hop off.
yes, exactly. It has the same meaning. It's just something you will hear people say more often in regular, you know, like a daily conversation. It's gonna be hop on and hop off. It's actually like, you know, when you think about it, when you're like getting on a train or anything, you're basically kind of hopping on there. So that's why people use it. So yeah, hop on and hop off. You can also note these down. Okay, I hope you understand most of them. Could anyone give me a sentence using either a phrasal verb or an idiom or both? Anything you'd like. It can be a very easy sentence just so that I can see that you understand these idioms and phrasal verbs. I'll give you a few seconds and then I'm going to ask someone if you don't want to, if no one starts speaking. Musa?
Set up.
Set off.
Set off. Yeah.
Are you going to use it?
We.
Yeah.
To give a sentence.
Perfect. Go on.
We set off early in the morning.
Exactly. Perfect. Amazing. Yeah. A very basic sentence, but I can see that you understand the meaning. Thank you. Okay. Anything else?
Yes.
I would like to hear at least 2 more sentences using different phrasal verbs or idioms, please. Okay, Hassan, can you give me a sentence?
Like I get on the bus when I travel to the market.
But that will be, wait, can you repeat the sentence? Was it past tense, you said?
Sorry,
So
I didn't hear
basically,
you
if
well.
you want to, you know, it's a phrasal verb, but it's still a verb you need to use. So if you're speaking in past tense, you need to, you know, transfer the verb in past tense as well. So I got on a bus in past tense. You know what I mean? You still have to
Yeah,
use
yeah. In the morning, when I'm traveling my work, I get on the bus
Okay, so in the
early.
morning, when I travel to my work, to my job, I get on the bus. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. If it's present tense, then perfect. Okay, and can I get another one? Sorry, who is Xiaomi? Is it Messiah? It usually is, but sometimes it is not. I'm asking you to unmute. Okay, I can only see. Oh, Musa, I'm just reading your question in the group chat. Yes, I will do that. We will do that after the lesson. Okay, so can anyone give me any other sentence?
Idiom sentence or phrasal verb?
Idiom. You can use idiom now.
Yes, I can try. Hit the road. For example, let's hit the road now. Yes.
Yeah, let's hit the road now so that we arrive on time or something.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Perfect.
start the journey or begin the journey like this. Is the meaning.
Yes, that's what it means. That like let's hit the road is a perfect example. That's basically just yeah, like telling someone, come on, we have to go now. We have to hit the road to be on time, you know? So perfect. And Khalid, I can see that you want to say something as well.
Yes. Please get in, take your seat, and seat the bill.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it can be both get in or get on. Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you. Amazing. Okay. The reason why I'm emphasizing this and why I'm trying to practice it with you quite a lot, and I'm taking my time to emphasize this, is because it's really important. You know, the minute you start using these phrases, these phrasal verbs, these idioms, you become like, you know, maybe you sound like a 50% more of a native speaker than you did before. And I'm 100% sure about that. So note these down, try to remind them every day. Yeah, try to use them in sentences. So that would be the phrasal verbs for today and the idioms for today. We will now go back in the presentation to talk about these questions, these travel habits. Okay, so I would like to ask the second question. What is your favorite way to travel and why? Because that's quite a fun question, I would say. So I would like Mohammed to answer.
Come again?
The second question, what is your favorite way to travel and why?
I think it depends. When I am traveling from country to country, I just use the airplane because it is faster and I can reach the destination very fast and do the jobs there. If I'm traveling inside the country, I prefer use my own car. Also, it depends the why I'm traveling. Yes.
Yes, it depends on where you're traveling. So yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on where I'm traveling. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Depend on. Yeah, definitely. I 100% agree with you. I also love taking the plane if I'm traveling from country to country. But if I'm in the Czech Republic, which is Central Europe, I also love to take my car and drive my own car to another country because that means that I can be in another country with my car and travel around quite a lot, you know. But when you fly there, when you take a plane, you don't have your own car and you can't really you're just stuck on that one place. You can't really travel around, or you would need to hire a car, which gets expensive. And yeah, so yeah, sometimes definitely
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you that it depends on maybe on the aim of your journey. Okay, thank you. Now I'm gonna ask, okay, I'm gonna ask everyone because maybe not all of you have experienced that. So the last question, have you ever had a problem during a journey? If someone had, can you please raise your hand or just start speaking? Because I believe that not all of you had. So hopefully not all of you did. So yeah, if someone had an issue, a problem during a journey, just share it with us. Could be like a delay or maybe something broke, or so for example, I was flying on a plane that actually broke and we started to fall down, but fortunately we landed safely. So yeah, that was quite of an issue. Yeah, someone else with similar experience or any other experience actually.
Yes.
Khalid, yes.
Yeah. I remember many times I missed my flight because differences in time from country to country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just happened to my uncle recently. like last week, I think. Yeah, the same thing happened. That's very unfortunate, and I understand that. I understand that happens. Yeah. Yeah. Did it happen to you multiple times, you said?
Yes, multiple
Oh.
time.
That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, actually. Yeah. So that can be quite a lot of issues while traveling. Sometimes it can also be just traveling in your own car and just something suddenly breaks, or we've got a heat wave in Europe now, which we're not used to, and no machines are used to it. So yeah, basically my sister was just driving her car, which is brand new and should be working properly, but it just stopped in the middle of the road. And yep, because it was too hot. So yeah, there can be many issues with traveling. Yeah. Okay, another question. Do you prefer traveling alone or with friends? I would like to ask Amu.
First, I hope this lecture is recording because I have so many issues with network.
Yes. Yeah, each lecture is being recorded, so we will share it with you, so you can review it.
Okay. One is what? I prefer
Yep.
the phone.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Traveling alone, you said.
Do you prefer traveling alone or with friend?
Yes, what do you prefer?
I prefer traveling with friend.
And why?
Because when we travel with a friend, you can get a nice time and you can enjoy the travel.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Do you sometimes find it difficult to travel with your friends as well? Maybe, when you don't really agree on what you want to do while traveling, while going on a vacation, going to a different country, because that's what I find difficult on traveling with friends. So I just travel alone most of the time. Yeah. Or do you not find it difficult at all? Amu? Okay, there might be another issue. That's okay. Never mind. That's fine. It's been recorded. If you can hear me, so we will send it to you. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, guys. It's 9 or 10 for you, or maybe completely different time for you. I don't really know. So our lesson today is coming to an end. I'm showing you this last slide, which has how many? 5, 6, 6 different questions. Connected to today's topic. I would like you to do this as a homework, but listen carefully. I don't want you to do the whole slide. Please choose 1 or 2 questions that you would like to answer and send me a voice note on WhatsApp, as we always do. I will give you feedback on your pronunciation, maybe grammar, anything, any corrections. I will text them to you. So yeah, choose 1 or 2 questions you would like to answer as a homework. And yeah, I believe that would be it for today's class. I know that there's been a few issues. I think it was the network. I hope it wasn't my network, because I'm in a different place and it's also really hot. So it might have been my issue as well. So I'm sorry about that. However, we will share everything with you. We will share the recording, we will share the video as well. And please, I will type it in the group chat as well. Please just do this homework, choose 1 or 2 questions and answer them in a voice note. And yes, if you don't have any questions regarding today's class or anything else, feel free to leave the session. You can get to the homework straight away so that you're done with it immediately. And yep, that would be it. I hope you liked it. I'm sorry if I sounded a bit tired. It's really hot in my country now and I'm not used to it. So yeah, maybe you could hear it in my voice. So sorry about that. But yeah, that would be it. And I can see that Musa wanted to share a story. Okay, you definitely can. If someone needs to go, it's completely fine. You can leave the session now. I will just listen to Musa's story and then we will finish. So thank you guys for joining today. And Musa, you can definitely share your story.
Okay, thank you. Have a
Bye.
nice day.
Thank
Have a nice
you.
night and see you later.
Thank you. See you guys.
Yeah.
See you next
Yeah.
time. Thank you. Thank you guys. Musa, do you want to
Yes,
share?
I can hear you.
Yes. Do you still want to share your story? Sorry, I didn't notice the message.
But if you don't have a time, I will send in WhatsApp.
You definitely can, but you can definitely say it to me. Well, I believe it. Is it with the transportation issue or travel problem you had?
Yeah, yeah. The
You can definitely tell
I
me.
the yeah. I have what does mean? I have like a problem for transportation while I was traveling.
Mm-hmm.
While I was traveling to Sudan to another country.
Okay.
Yeah, the story is that when we were traveling, we were smuggling to travel to go to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we were traveling with illegal migration,
Mm-hmm.
and we leave our country, Sudan, and we spend like 1 month in the borders between Sudan and Libya,
Mm-hmm.
and the journey returned me back to the home, our country, Sudan. In another hand, I changed my mind to go to Egypt, Cairo.
Mm-hmm.
The way that we entered the borders between Sudan and Cairo, the Cairo army shoot us the guns and our car was damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the people, they lost their life. Other people, they injured. We spent 3 days without internet. Even we don't have available water. There is no shadow. There is no cars. And because of that, even we suffer a lot. And even me myself, my hand was nearly to broke, and I can't able to have a shower just with my one hand. Even I regret a lot. That was a very sad story, even still I remember.
Yeah, it's definitely a memorable one.
Yes, a memorable one.
Yeah.
And because of that, those young people, especially the Sudanese young people, they smuggle to cross the Mediterranean Sea to go to Europe. Really, it is very hard even to they smuggle a lot because they want to go there and to have their families to study there and work because of this one.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I have experience about this, but I don't want to travel by to smuggle or by illegal way because I have a memorable story. That way, my story.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, that's actually a very serious one, to be fair. I didn't expect that at all. I was like expecting you to just say, some issues with cars and stuff like that, but this is actually a very serious one. So I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, even that happens. That's what I was saying. I mean, like the one I said, right, with the plane, it could have ended way worse. Fortunately, it didn't, but it could have. So yeah, unfortunately, even that happens. So we need to always be careful while traveling in actually any mean of transport. But thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so thank you, and I will see you on what day is it today? Is it Monday? I'll see you on Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really hot in here. I'm sorry. No, yeah, my
Yeah,
brain
thank
is really not working properly. So, okay, I hope you have a good night. And thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thank
joining.
you. Thank you for listening.
Of course. And I'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.